How do you write women so well?
I think of a man, and I take away reason and accountability.
All right, boys, what do we think? All right, I mean, strokes, definitely. I mean, very, very pretty. I'm digging the dreads and anything else like that. And yeah, body is, let's shoot on over here to a full body shot of I mean, oof. Okay, yeah. But as per usual, I have not pressed play, have I? If you already know, no spoilers, but let's just, enjoy this in all its fondness while we still can. And there's a reason I haven't hit the center yet, because we are going to talk about that center. But yeah, she's attractive. She can get it. She can definitely get it. So this is State Senator Tiara Mack, and well, this isn't apparently an ad campaign. Let's go. Hold on. Yeah, this is a state senator. Rhode Island. This is a state senator in Rhode Island. And as per usual, this is the reason I didn't show that in the first minute. The reason I did not show the like her what's the name, like her twerking in the first minute was because it ruined it. Like, okay, so ladies, there's a reason you're supposed to be out here doing squats and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like the thigh gap is preferred because it keeps it nice and smooth, and your legs don't spend all day rubbing against each other, creating that friction and wear right there. And you can tell that there's a lot of friction and wear right there. Ergo, like, I mean, get to the Senate, I'm pretty sure girl was popping moves like this, and it really just, like, I mean, bruh, like, it completely goes from strokes to like, yo, like, how many niggas been up in that up in them guys? You start asking questions. I mean, there's a reason y'all political broads are supposed to be wearing pantsuits and shit, and we're not supposed to be seeing you in such a light, in such a manner. But I mean, this is what happens when people don't pay attention to their state houses and their state representation. I mean, you could just wild out and just be sending all the thotty bodies out there to to go gather votes. And I can guarantee you there is a certain level of simpage who's going to be like, well, hell yeah, like, you know what I'm saying, got my vote, but real talk, I mean, where's anything involving policy? Where's anything involving, like, like the real problems and issues involved that are taking place in your district? Like, I don't know your district. I'm not going to sit here and pretend to know your district, but I can damn near guarantee you that there is a large part of your constituency who would much rather prefer seeing you discussing, you know what I'm saying, like see the discussions part, as opposed to not seeing this at the fuck all. Guys, when I sit here and say how I don't take women seriously, how it's like really hard to take women seriously,
Vote Senator Mack.
That's why. Because ultimately, at the end of the day, it's that feminine whim. It's that, like my entire life, all 40 years of it, I've wanted you guys, I've been rooting for you guys to prove me wrong, right? Ladies, not guys, but ladies, just as a group, as a collective, I've rooted for you to prove me wrong. To prove, you know what I'm saying? Like, oh yeah, like girls are can get it like the guys and stuff like that. Like, yo, I was on your team. I'm still on your team, but I still, like, at the end of the day, I'd still, like, really, like, oh man, like, yo, I'd love for you to be out here making smart choices and good decisions. Problem is that y'all don't. Like, y'all really don't. Like, it's amazing. And so ultimately, yeah, Islam's right about women. And if you think that, like, yo, and if she thinks that this is okay, if she thinks that this is proper and by any stretch of the imagination, like this, like if she doesn't see anything wrong with this, guys, y'all gotta vote this chick out like ASAP, because she is just gonna sit there and whatever thing that she can sign that will ultimately raise your taxes and increase your cost of living, she don't care. It's tax money is woo whatever. It's fairy dust. You know? That's what it is to them. That's why, I mean, I ain't on no crusade to get women out of damn politics or anything else like that, but I would like this frivolousness to be addressed. I would like this to be acknowledged as the bullshit that it is. Like, stop, cut it out. This is some gimmick shit. This reminds me of those, a lot of Papa Booty. Jesus Christ. This reminds me of that, like during the election when they had strippers for Biden and they were doing the poll working thing and like, oh yeah, ratchetness. Like, yo, she really wants to capture the ratchet. Like, and that's what really just this shit reeks of, is the ratchetness and that dangerous mindset and mentality. Like, it's depraved, it's degenerate. She's actually sponsored bills. If libs of TikTok is to be believed, she's actually sponsored bills of kids, like, you know what I'm saying, kids in school should be learning of sexual pleasures, and it's like, okay, lady, no. like you kind of gotta go. Like, yo, oh my goodness, this is not that is not something that should be ever introduced in such places. But here we are in 2022. I mean, and then we look at the rest of the world and be like, well, why don't they want nothing to do with us? Yeah, and this shit, like this shit, for real, miss me with this idea that, like, oh yeah, well, whereas I love my country, I am rather patriotic. You guys have seen my content, and on many cases, I also recognize that we have flaws, and one of our biggest flaws is that, we've completely, pushed aside our religion, and even within the confines of our religions, we've really compromised to, whereas, there are politicians like this. So guys, with that being said, we're going to bring this one to an end. All the internet stuff. If you like it, toss it a like. Dislike, go ahead, do that too. Nobody's scared of you. Sub. If you enjoy my fantastic voice, I'm going to get videos like this every single day. Share, because sharing is caring. And YouTube and Bitchute are the biggest fans of your boy over here for very obvious reasons. Ring the bell for notifications. Get something from Teespring. Check me out on Odyssey as well. Links in the description. Actually, go in the description box and do damage and speak. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. Yeah, this is ratchetness. Like, ratchetness has no place. Like, this bad girls club bullshit has no place in, political discourse at all, because you're nothing but fucking chaos and destruction. And that is what the feminine is. That's what the feminine represents, is chaos and ultimately destruction. Because burn it to the ground, right, ladies? Who will never pick up fucking matches and never do it for themselves, will always use their sexuality to get some simp to do some stupid fucking shit for. Just saying. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. Until the next one.
Your booze mean nothing. I've seen what makes you cheer. Every breath I take without your permission raises my self-esteem.